you, madam, for your time this evening.
Thank you very much.
Okay. How prepared was the directorate ahead of the start of this year's BECE?
Thank you very much, and thank you for my good evening to my cherished listeners. In fact, BECE is not a small task. So before we start, we try to organize before the student preparation. We try to register them, and we give them registered numbers, and we also take their photographs, passport pictures. That will help us to identify each candidate. And then also we try to teachers, we sensitize them, and so that there will not be any. We organize stakeholders engagement with them, with the community members, that they will know the rules and regulations of the exams. That will help us to do away with exam practices. We also prepare the depot where the exams papers will be, the materials that will be, so that there will not be any case of exam, the paper will not be leaked. And the arrangement, classrooms arrangement where the children will sit, we make sure that we prepare those areas for them. We recruit the invigilators also as well, and we organize briefing for them. In addition, we also write to the security men to take care of them, and also we also help them during this. You see, they have to reach areas. They cannot be going and coming back. They cannot be commuting from their homes, or even from some are staying as far as the island communities. So during this time, we try to help them to, we calm them so that at least they will cook for them, they will have a place to sleep. So far, that's how that's some of the preparations that we did, so that the children will feel at home and write and pass successfully.
Oh, okay, madam. So how many candidates in total were expected to write the BECE in both districts, Afram Plains North and Afram Plains South?
For Afram Plains, in total we have 669. Males we have 331, and girls we have 338, making 669. Then Afram Plains South we have 575 males, and then females 467, making 1,042 candidates.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay. So were all the registered candidates able to report to the various centers today?
For Afram Plains North, 3 males are absent, but all the girls are present. And Afram Plains now, so far, tomorrow I'll get that data and let you have it, please. Hello.
Okay. So were there reasons given for any candidates who were unable to write the exams today?
There's well, they said they have registered, but they refused to come. One was sick, and that was the report I got so far. And two, they have not turned up, but one, he was sick.
Okay. So if God willing tomorrow, the one that was sick report and he said or she says she's okay, she can write, is that chance available?
Yeah, we'll see to that. I mean, if really God's willing he comes, and we'll see the WAEC external examiners, and we'll try to trash that issue, and we hopefully they will allow them to write it.
Oh, okay. So how did the exam start today across the various centers?
In fact, it was peaceful. The time before they start, we send the papers out. We deploy the invigilators. They were there on time. The students also were there on time, and the papers also read there on time. So at least everything they started on time.
Okay. So how many examination centers were set up across the two districts?
For Kwahu, Afram Plains North, we have 3 centers, and Kwahu, Afram Plains South, we have 4 centers. Hello.
Okay. So were all the centers adequately resourced with invigilators and exams materials?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Please.
Uh, in your early statement, you made mention of it, and as we all know, Afram Plains is known to be a hard to reach area. So, can you make mention to us once again the specific arrangements, being a transportation or logistical challenge you faced?
In fact, transporting the students, they have to pay for high cost. They have to hire boat, and it's very expensive before they transport them. And sending even the students that are coming from islands, the islands, and that place too, they are very far. The places are very far, and that one too it involves a lot of. It's also very expensive. Before transporting the candidates to come to the various centers, they pay a lot. We have to hire vehicles for them, and the risk involved is also one. This time, the weather. So they complain about the storms on the lake, but by the grace of God, they arrived safely. So that is one specific challenge. There wasn't any. They don't have a life jacket too, but for God so being good, they arrived safely. And also, you see, the teachers there, the teacher also must accompany them. We don't before the BECE, we don't have enough teachers. So the preparation, how to prepare the one teacher teaching in one school or from class 1 to the JHS, one single teacher teaching the student and teaching the KG, preparing the BEC candidates is very difficult for them, but well, they have done their best. So we need teachers that will be on the island, and even the hard to reach areas on the inland schools too. We need teachers. We don't have enough teachers. And that is one peculiar problem that we have over here, over the both districts. And well, the transportation to how to transport them is very difficult because we have to hire vehicles from Nkawkaw to go to the villages to pick them before they come. They charge so much, and it's a challenge to us. The road network, even before you even call the parent, it's very difficult. The network challenge is also a problem. You find it difficult to get the parent or give the parent a message. Even as we are talking, before we start, we have a challenge with the network. It's also a very difficult problem that we have at Afram Plains district. Yeah, we are having engagement with the stakeholders, and we are appealing to them to help us to at least even one. Let's I forget, accommodation to teachers too is very difficult. So we are appealing to the stakeholders to help us to provide accommodation, to help us to send teachers, and that negotiation is ongoing. And the government, we are also appealing to them, the students, at least they should provide us life jackets to teachers and then the students that are commuting from the various communities. Even some of the communities, students will cross a river to another school, another community before he has access to education. So we are appealing to them, and that negotiation is ongoing. We are praying that they help us to recruit teachers to the island school. We have the schools on the island school. Some of the schools are even collapsed. So we are appealing to them, and we hope these challenges are solved.
Okay. So then let's see security and examination malpractice. Were there any reported cases of malpractice or misconduct in any of the examination centers today?
So far, so good. We have not heard anything because we have prepared them. We had stakeholders engagement with them. We sensitize the students. We sensitize the teachers. So far for today, we've not heard or we have not had any such case.
Okay. Okay.
So we hope it continues like that.
Okay. And how were security arrangements put in place to safeguard both the candidates?
Before that, we wrote to the security men, the policemen, to deploy the security men to at least guide the papers for us at the depot, the various depots, and then the security men will go around when the driver is going to take the papers, to send the papers to the exam rooms. The policemen are there to safeguard the papers so that nobody will steal or will steal the papers and the paper will leak. And the invigilators are also there to help to check the students so that they don't involve themselves in exam malpractice. The BNI people are there. Even the director and the teams, they also move around. They went around the centers to make sure that there's no exam malpractice taking place. Even the media too, they were around. The BNI was around. The cops, they were around. So far, that's what we did.
Okay, ma'am. So About the candidates, how will you describe their morale and psychological states today? Were there any reports of illness, anxiety, or other distress?
Oh, so far so good. Before the exam starts, we prepare them physically and spiritually, morally. We give them moral support. We advise them, we sensitize them. Even yesterday, yesterday was reporting day for the campaign. So we we held a program, we had a talk with them, we settled them. And so this morning when we went, they were so happy, and I hope, yes, they were bold, and they were even happy. As they were entering the rooms, you can see that they were not afraid. That moral support that we gave them yesterday before today, it helped a lot. So today they were all they were happy, and even nobody complained of sickness. We have no we don't have any one falling sick so far, and we hope it continues like that.
Okay. And were there any interventions like feeding, accommodation, and counseling for candidates coming from remote areas?
Yes, that's what I said, that even yesterday we organized a talk for them. So people gave them talk, they advised them, we prepared their mind to do away with fear, worry. And even the teachers in the classroom, they try to guide them how to solve questions. Their mocks, their class exercises. So we reminded them that it is the same things that they are going to face in their BECE. So with that preparedness, they were okay this morning from their facial expressions. They were okay. Today, as they started, when we went around and we saw them, even the team, we were happy that yes, these children, they are good to go. They will be able to write the exam and they will excel.
And how is your directorate supporting students with special needs during this examination period?
Okay, so far so good. We don't have any special needs. Well, we can say that the highly intelligent, they are also special needs, but it is that one will even help them to write and write well. So we don't have any such difficult problem. We don't have special children with special needs, as to say. So, but they are around. The vigilators are around to, if there will be any, if anyone will fall sick, teachers, the vigilators are there to help. Security men are there. The supervisors and then the assistants, they are there to help. So,
Okay. And what measures are in place to ensure the rest of the examination days go smoothly?
coordination is ongoing. So the director and her team will be still going around to monitor the centers and then the students. Still, the security men, they're also around. And we make sure that there's fuel in the car, and they will go and pick the papers on time, read the sentence on time. I even forgot one thing. For instance, we have Afram Plain South. We have one center which is Mami Krobo, and another one is at Tiasi. And we have only one vehicle. So it was somebody, the DC, who helped us to give he just freely gave us one car to help us. But then the director's car over there is very faulty. So we are, but anyway, we have done the maintenance, but we are praying that the car will not spoil on the during the process. We are praying hard, but the car is not in good state. So our prayer is that as we do the little maintenance, it will be able to carry us through the period. And there's security, they are around. Is all when we are sending the papers and to and fro, they are all around, and we make sure that they read the papers are intact, no leakage, and we hope will end successfully.
Okay, madam. Any final words? Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Uh-huh. You wanted to add something?
And are you? No.
Oh, okay. Then, any final words to parents, teachers, and the candidates in Afram Plains North and South?
We are telling them that I want to assure them that they should not panic. The children, they have prepared them already. The teachers, we prepared them through their end of term examinations. There are most that they wrote, end of term examinations that they wrote most. And it is the same question, it is the same syllabus that they used to teach them. It is the same thing that they use, the same syllabus that they used to set the questions. So the parents, they should be at ease. They should feel at home. They shouldn't worry. The student also, they should feel at home. It is all ready. We know that all that they have done from the beginning of their schooling till this time, they have learned a lot, and we hope that they will pass. So they shouldn't worry at all. They should feel at home. They should be bold. They should be confident, and through that, they will pass. So parents, don't worry at all. It is well. They will finish and they will end successfully. They will come out with flying colors.
Madam, thank you for your time.
Thank you too. We are grateful.
You're welcome.
Kwahu Afram Plains North, the Honorable MP Peli, he bought massets and pens for all the candidates. Thank you.
AGOO 96.9 FM. Yati free.